It's pretty significant.
Hey, Mom.
Hey, Tom, how are you?
I love the blouse.
I know, it's nice, isn't it?
Did you have a good lunch yesterday?
We did. We did. We went for Chinese.
Oh,
To a place we'd never been before, and it was good.
Oh, good.
yeah.
Yeah. How was y'all's day?
Betsy was still sick, yes.
Yeah,
That's right.
I've not been.
You sound fine now.
I don't know if I picked up a cold or it was just really bad sinuses. But for the last couple of days, I've just been out of it. So I stayed in bed in case it was a cold, eating NyQuil, Dayquil, NyQuil, Dayquil, and today I felt better.
You request a shorter call this morning?
Well, because we got a lot of errands to run, so
Okay. We.
might be just us anyway.
Well, yeah. I mean, yeah. Shoot. Well, I told Mom you whatever it was you picked up from the birthday party.
The birthday party.
He told me that yesterday, but I don't forgot.
It was Lori's birthday.
Right.
Oh,
Yep.
her birthday was last Sunday.
That's when Betsy picked up the bug.
Right.
Okay.
It just took a while to activate, right?
Yeah. So what kind of errands you guys have to do today?
Shopping. We've got to go through some papers in Claude's room, in her front room, and shred and just kind of get everything taken care of. We need to go by Lowe's, see if we can find a pot to put that plant in, get some soil. Stuff.
And I need to look at ceiling fans.
She needs to look at a ceiling fan.
With a remote control. With a remote control.
Right.
Yeah. They're not easy to find.
They aren't.
We've been to Home Depot and Lowe's, and Home Depot had a couple, and Lowe's had none.
I know where there's a place we should go.
But Lowe's, in the paper this week, Lowe's advertised 2 of them with remote.
We'll have to look, see if they fit, because there's another place called Dan's Fans up the road.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Well, Dan would be the place.
Yeah, except they're more expensive.
They're a lot more.
She'll pay for it. She'll pay to go there. We went there initially to look at fans, and Lori, she's not going to spend any more than she has to spend. So we ended up back at, I think it was Lowe's that we had install our fan in the living room.
Yeah.
Even though Dan had some fans.
How is Lori today?
She's feeling better because she started feeling bad day before. I think it was day before yesterday too, and we were both out yesterday. We didn't get out of bed yesterday. We both stayed in the bed just because we thought it was a great idea to get rest and whatever it was we had to get rid of it.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry you were sick. Glad you're better.
I am too. I don't like being sick, but I did the right thing. Stayed in bed all day.
There you go. How are things in Texas?
In Texas, I was in DC.
Well, I know, but okay.
Oh,
Your project's over in Texas, or you get?
The project ended, and one of them did. We've still got another one that doesn't end until September, but in September, we're hoping for a new project to emerge. I got a call from the person that's still on the project, and she said the board met last week, and they're expecting to do orals pretty soon. So they want to move forward and get this wrapped up. So we're hoping that means we'll start on time in September when the new award is put out.
Cool.
And she is supposed to, the one that we had to, let go of for a brief period of time. She was happy as she could be to not have to work for 2 or 3 months. So figure what a blessing that is, because she might have had to go out and get a new job, but she seems perfectly content to just take the summer off and then start working again in September. And the other one, if hers doesn't renew, then she's going to jump on that project, and we'll have both of them continue in September.
Well, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
That's it.
Anything new in DC?
We're, no, we renewed our major project, and the other one will renew in July, which is next month. We're staying busy. I did some customer service training for all of them. We had fun doing it. But we had, it's all good.
Well, good deal.
Still marketing, still trying to pick up new work.
And Mom, did Rick ever call you back again, or?
No, I didn't expect him to. I mean, because he talked a good while, and I was just thrilled that he called.
Yeah.
Because he didn't do that. Every once in a while, but it's a long ways in between.
Yeah. There's Brenda.
Well, good morning.
Morning, Brenda. Your microphone's on mute if you haven't seen it. Brenda, you see your microphone's on mute?
Are we working it?
There she goes. Hey.
Yeah, she is. Good morning.
How are you guys?
We're great. How about you?
Good. I'm tired. I babysat last night.
Oh, I bet you are. How are the babies?
They're awesome.
Are.
You let them stay up late?
No, but I didn't get home until after 10. So, and I still had to take care of my fur babies.
Yeah, of course.
So, just later.
So they didn't get you up this morning?
They did, but I they were up late. So they did, but I just, do what I need to do and go back to bed.
I hear you. Nobody got me up this morning.
Your cats
but they were waiting.
And they weren't letting you know?
No, either I don't think so, or I was oblivious to it.
Mm-hmm.
I fell asleep on the sofa last night sitting up, and I woke up I guess about the time that they needed to be fed.
Well, that was convenient.
Yeah, for them.
Yeah, right. Exactly. How long
So how's your week, Brenda?
Dax?
It's been good. I've just been busy. Oh, here comes Rick.
Catch you next time. Can't do teams. Okay.
What do you say?
He said can't do teams. Catch you next time.
Well, we can all switch over to
Yeah.
Duo.
We could.
You want to text him and see if we can switch over?
I'll ask him.
I just like doing this because it gets us to, and having the habit of getting the videos for it. So
Right.
but any more decisions about whether you're going to move, Brendan?
No, he still doesn't know for sure about the job. I mean, not the official offer.
Yeah, when's he supposed to hear?
Tuesday.
Oh,
that's a long
big
time.
day Tuesday.
Man, like sitting on pins and needles, like, hey, are they going to hire me or not?
Brenda,
Well, a lot of jobs do that. I mean, in education, it takes sometimes months before they make a decision.
You think
Yeah, some people do that outside of education, but if you do it at your own peril anymore, you lose awfully good people.
The
Yeah.
government is worse, Brenda. The government can take months. People will apply for a job and the government loses candidates all the time because it takes months for it to get through their HR and to check their security and,
Yeah.
all that. So,
Well, in education, it does that too because, they go on break, or at least the board of trustees goes on break, and they don't have specific board meetings to approve new hires. So you can end up, like if you applied in April or May, not know until August.
right. Man.
Brenda, how you doing?
I'm good. How are you?
All right.
Hey, Rick,
You're all dressed up. Are you going to breakfast this morning?
Yeah, we're gonna go to
we
breakfast.
can all switch over to Duo.
We got a lot to do today. I emptied the file cabinet, so the bed is full of paper and the nightstand.
You hear me? Rick,
Did
hey,
you sell
Rick.
your file cabinet, Mom?
Huh?
Did you sell your file cabinet or just give
No.
it
I'm not,
away?
Rick, are you talking? Can you hear me?
We hear you.
I know you hear me, but Rick's not saying whether he hears me or not.
Brenda, I emptied, Claude saved everything, so I got it all in.
Let's all switch to Duo.
Okay.
But he's on here.
All right.
Right.
Well, you call, we'll answer.
Yep.
There's some of us. Who's that with the open windows?
That's it's me.
Okay. I wasn't seeing that before. Well, but it's that nice that the windows open?
I know. Oh, it's not. It's just a closed window.
Oh, okay. I guess I lost Rick. Let's try it again.
Who's on my line?
What? That's Rick.
Oh, well, then someone's on my line.
We got it. Hang it up.
Okay.
Damn, please, he says.
Okay. There we go.
There he is. Hi. Hi.
Now I can hear you.
I can hear you now.
Good to see you.
I figured it was the beard.
Oh, that's right. Mike finally got out. I haven't seen him in a while.
Oh,
What is that? 2 days?
It's just this morning.
Good comeback. That was great.
Like the Santa Claus when he was growing a beard of meat.
That's right.
They're those pesky birds.
Yeah. I'm trying to turn my thing sideways so I can see, but I don't see anybody but you, Tommy.
Oh, really?
I think do I come up when I'm talking?
No.
Oh, okay.
You guys are, the camera's in between you.
Ooh.
Are
There we are.
you?
You're gonna have to lay your head on your shoulder. Where you at, Brenda?
Like that. Well, I'm sitting on my bed, but you can see my window. I haven't been out of the bed to brush my hair or anything, so you're not gonna see me.
Well, I am related to him, so I don't guess it matters.
Well, that's true, but.
I'm one that's fully dressed this morning and ready to go to the mall. I just got off the bicycle. And, she's probably not happy that she's leaning up against me all sweaty.
So- So,
Stuff you have to endure as a mom, huh?
Right.
so is Brenda, is Justin anxious?
Well, there's a lot going on, and I don't know if he wants me to share with you, so I can't do that yet.
Okay.
Oh, well, obviously, there's something I don't know.
Well, she said we didn't know.
He applied for a job in the north side of Denver, and he was verbally offered the job. He's had a physical, but the official offer hasn't come yet.
Oh, cool. Good for him.
Well, if he's got a verbal, he's in pretty good shape.
I think.
Good for him. By the way, I had a nice visit with your daughter.
I heard. I mean, she said it was nice.
Yeah. And it's great and it's nice.
Well, that's good.
Where did you meet? Did she come to your house or?
No, she met us at a restaurant and we sat there and ate for a while. Then we came down to the house and showed them around, what we were doing.
Oh, that's nice.
So,
Would you take it to the Loose Moose or something?
dude, we went to the local.
The local joint, that's the name of it?
Yeah, it really is.
Okay.
Did you see all of them? Nathaniel and Steve and Kristen? Awesome. That's awesome.
Yeah, they said they went to the house, the Biltmore house, and then they came by that afternoon. We ate at the local joint, and we came down here to the farm and just kind of showed them around a little bit what we were doing.
What were they doing? Their Jesus just on vacation and decided to swing through.
They're actually going to Durham because of the location. She's going to try to go back to school and be a
Physical therapy. I mean, that's
physical therapist.
yeah.
And if it doesn't pan out, she's within a place that has a lot of hotels.
I thought, Brenda, didn't she already have her physical therapy license or something when she started?
No.
But that's what she went to school for.
Sports medicine.
Well, she has her nutritional license. I mean, she's graduated with nutrition and something else, but it wasn't physical therapy because it was so hard to get into that when she was going.
Yeah, I heard it was hard. I mean, talked to numerous people whose graduate kids had been trying to get into that. And that was that's probably 10 years ago or so, but
Yeah.
I don't know what it's like now.
Is the field packed or is it just a tough school?
I think it was both at the time when she was going.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah. Well, that sounds pretty exciting. When did she? Yeah.
Lean over just a little bit so I can see your pretty face.
Yeah.
Yeah. So how are Ashley and her crew?
Well, they're kind of busy doing stuff, and she's in the midst of. I think her job might change a little bit on the ruling for PRN. So she's looking to make sure there's other avenues in case it's something she can't deal with.
Well, how so?
Well, PRN is call when needed.
Okay.
So if they change rules on the stipulations for call when needed, and it doesn't accommodate her as well as it used to, she may look at good avenues for employment, so to speak.
Well, she ought to have lots of contacts between the two jobs, right?
Yeah, you think with a college, and I don't know what hospitals or nursing or whatever they do, where they go, but with all that, yeah, sure, you think it would be.
Yeah, they when does Kaylin leave?
What's it, August, I think?
Okay.
I thought it was August.
So how's the house this morning?
It's still here. Not sure I am, but it's still here.
I mean, was it just you and I, and you were just taking me through last week or whatever it was? And he's done an amazing job, guys, for anybody, if you, either of you haven't seen it lately.
Hey, Rick,
Yes, ma'am.
I was telling me, and you were working in your trailer, and you showed me the truck, and you know what he said? He said he showed me the truck, but he hasn't showed me the fun truck.
Well, he's talked to me inside the trailer, but he hadn't taken me on a tour of the trailer.
Well, yeah. It's pretty much turn around in one spot.
It's fascinating to see you work.
Been crazy with work and here. It's been very demanding.
So,
Who's that, Betty?
She's maintaining. She sleeps a lot. She's got sores on her feet that are just atrocious.
Oh my God.
She skinned her foot and did some other stuff. And it's like open wounds.
they should
I
probably,
think they said one of the wounds you actually can see the bone.
Oh my God.
So I don't get what the deal is with the nursing home, but there it is.
well, I wouldn't imagine that circulation is that great in her feet at this point.
No.
So recovery from any injury is going to be tough.
Yes.
So Grayson last night, now he's 5 years old, and he said, he was asking, he said, "Are you old?" And I'm going, "Not that old." He said, and then he pointed to my hand and he said, "People that have those are really old." He was pointing to the veins in my hands.
Oh, really?
And I went, "Oh, okay."
I don't think you were there, but when June was 5 years old, she looked up at me and she asked me if I was old.
Oh, this is a common theme.
It was funny because he said, "You're older than Dad," and I said, "Yes, I'm older than your dad." But it was so funny, his perception of things. But, if you have veins on your arms sticking out, then you're old.
Well, there we go.
Yep.
I might. Oh.
So
Let me give you a rundown. This is what we have left.
Oh, wow, you've done a lot.
Oh, that's great.
That looks so good, Rick.
And
yeah, Rhett will be down the stairs in a few minutes. Rhett will be down the stairs in a few minutes.
this was amazing. This used to be
Oh,
littered with stuff.
yeah. Wow. Did you hire people to come in?
Yeah, me.
Oh,
I did all this.
wow, Rick.
Are you holding your paycheck?
Huh?
I said, are you holding your paycheck?
Yeah, I'm hoping the paycheck till the job's done. So I've been
Wow.
Cindy and I have been working just nonstop on this. Now this is what we still have left.
Yeah.
This is a little more precarious because this particular room is above the room that's collapsed.
Oh.
the floor saw, so I have to precariously get all this stuff out.
Wow.
And so
Maybe that room ought to go with the house.
yeah, really. So I gotta get that. It's just come a long, long, long way for this. Doors were in here.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
So Rick, did some of the hall, I mean, some of the walls look like they had been sheetrocked and never painted?
Yes.
How was that?
That's sheetrock. That's sheetrock. I think she was redoing here and there because
Yeah.
but if I had to clean out and tear out the bathroom, basically, tore out the kitchen, cleaned it all up. See how the floor is?
Yeah.
It's just fell in. Took the stove out.
Wow.
And this back here is the original stone for back in the 1800s,
Wow.
late 1800s.
That's awesome.
And so this is stuff that Ashley's getting, and but got to get rid of that.
Washing machine?
Oh, washing?
Yeah, it's one of those ringers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Had one of those down in Fairmont.
Yep.
That thing's heavy, very heavy.
Yeah, they put it out in the yard to use it.
That's right.
I mean, there's a flower pot.
No. They put it, when they were gonna do the wash, they pulled it out in the middle of the
Oh,
backyard.
Rolling on the porch.
Right.
This is what the bedroom. Look, this is the bedroom. So
Kind of wonder how she lived in all that.
I know.
yeah, and
Yes.
still got some trash to get up, but I got all this cleaned out.
Wow, it looks so good, Rick.
Oh, it's amazing.
You've done so much work.
And you're just gonna bulldoze it all.
Yes. Bulldozer.
Wow.
The office is, see, I'm mostly clean. That's why we clean.
Yeah, I know.
See, the floors. See the floors. But these are old floors.
They're heart pine. Heart pine.
And you gotta get it could be. And gotta get the mantles out.
Yeah.
I think these are slate. These hard stones.
Yeah.
They're slate.
Some people would come in and take out all the wood and the stone and the slate and use it for future upgrade.
Well, Rick and I've been in a place in Roanoke. That's exactly what they do.
Yeah.
Look at this is the thickness of the floor.
Oh, wow.
An inch and a half.
Good.
So yeah, there's a lot.
So the ultimate goal is what, Rick?
Well, the ultimate goal. This is furniture we got to get to Ashley. Well, there went the phone. There went the camera again, Tommy.
Yeah.
What?
Well, you're okay.
Yeah, we see you.
That's weird.
Well, they did this to us last week when we were talking. It just went blurry on him. That looks all right.
But anyway,
Peak TV.
maybe it's the ghost.
A Christmas present.
Yep. So this stuff is going to Ashley. And we gotta get out of here. But pretty much this place is anybody who need a record player.
Right. Yeah, VCR.
Yeah, you got some VCRs and tapes?
There was no VCRs.
Any 8-tracks?
Nope.
No 8. 78s? You said
That's going.
you said you had 78s, right?
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I got the ones that I found needles to go on that
Yeah, you were showing me.
big whatever you call it.
Yeah.
I got needles to go on so that I can play some of them, see what they sound like.
Well, send us the recordings when you get it done. Hey, Mom, you want to tell everybody your news?
They don't like to have Parkinson. Yay!
Or Alzheimer's?
Or Alzheimer's. The neurologist did a series of tests. She spent like almost 2 hours with her. And she says, no, I don't think you have Parkinson and I don't think you have Alzheimer's. She says, on a memory scale, it's 28 out of 30, doing really good. It's just aging. And she says, I'm looking at how you're walking and your movements. And so, and I agreed that the doctor that we went to the first time was a jerk.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
And she told Mom that she needed to eat something besides her shrimp.
Right. She said she needed to drink more water. She's dehydrated. And we need to, that's one of our other tasks is go through her medicine. We need to make sure she's not confused about which medicine she's taking. Because Mom gets confused between the generic and the brand.
Yeah.
They look the same, so we need to make sure she doesn't get confused on that. And Express probably change who they're buying their generics from, so pills look different from time to time. So we just have to be careful about that, because that could also cause her dizziness. And really, she just, other than that, we need to just make sure she gets plenty of water and eats better.
Yeah, did you find any of those meals at Publix yesterday, Mom?
No, they had fried chicken, and I didn't want no fried chicken.
No, they have back in the meat section, fresh meat section, they have some meal kits they put together that we think are quite good.
I didn't see that.
I forget what they're called, but they're, yeah.
That rendered a wash machine. That's what I had to use when you were a baby, a rendered wash machine. And I bring the water from across the street, 2 5-gallon buckets at a time.
That's right. Where was that at?
And Sports Road up in Raleigh.
Raleigh.
So things are a little bit better today
Yeah.
compared to then?
Yes, I had that when Betsy had to use that when Betsy was maybe coming up, but when we moved to Norfolk, I didn't have to use a rental type no more.
What you had to do on a hurricane?
That was in Washington, where the hurricane hit.
In North Carolina?
I think I wasn't born yet.
You were born,
You and Tom were in the hurricane without the root.
I was pregnant.
Yeah, I was in her belly. I was safe.
What was that like, Tom?
I'm sorry. But,
Remember?
yeah, I certainly don't remember. My first memories, Rick, are of Norfolk. Somebody pooped on the porch in Norfolk.
Come on, Tommy. I know you're pretty smart. I know you got that.
Yeah, the Norfolk and Dad coming home from work and going to the beach one time, I believe. Those are my first memories.
Really?
Yeah.
Somebody pooping on the porch? That's an interesting memory.
Well, not actually seeing them doing it, just seeing the result.
Well, Tom used to, where we lived in, and I was carrying Betsy, when she was born, and she'd start crying, and I'd be in the kitchen every evening making biscuits, and he would say, baby cry, baby cry, baby cry. He was too thrilled over her because she took his bed.
Well, probably the most, baby crying would be annoying enough, and then you add to it that the other one's saying baby crying, baby crying. That had to be fun.
Right. What he'd be doing, he was pulling the bassinet to the kitchen, and it like scared me to death. I thought he'd drop her or turn her over.
Just trying to get you to shut her up.
Yeah.
Little kid.
Yeah, annoying kid, cried and took your bed. Yep, I get it.
Take care of it. And all around dinner time. Sounds normal.
Right.
So I also have memories of when Brenda came along, I could understand what she was saying that nobody else could.
Oh,
Right.
That's good.
Yeah, it was
I know.
I'm sure it was short-lived, but you know, at least I thought I knew what you were saying. But, how are Ryan and Khaki?
Good. It is so funny. It's Khaki sends me a picture of Ryan doing a flip off of a ledge into water.
To a lake?
And, I don't know exactly, but they went camping and they were with another family, and I said, "Oh, my son!" I mean, because this is Ryan. He's the one that will do the fun things, but challenging things or scary things.
Yeah.
Yes, he sure climbed everything.
So it was nice to see him do it, but
Yeah. So how's Cindy this week?
She's wore out.
Well, somebody should be. Maybe she's the one that did most of that house. I don't know.
Somebody's got to supervise.
Yeah.
right.
That Amy Fuller commercial, I don't know who the woman is that's searching for the Xfinity change, but when Amy Fuller and all the guys said, "Well, what have you been doing for 2 hours?" Oh, good, supervising.
Yeah.
I haven't seen that. I love Amy Poehler. Yeah, she's great. So Rick, are you and Cindy going to have mixed? Have you talked about this, about the feelings you're going to have when they bulldoze the house?
I think we both will be equally sad because, this is just history. You just don't run across this, especially nowadays. This is just crazy.
Yeah.
Let's see if I this part of the wall.
Yeah, the plaster.
Yeah. So all this stuff, the beams, and look, I don't even know if you're gonna be able to see. This is one of the rooms we were working on yesterday. Oh look, the camera's missing.
Yeah, see, it's fuzzy. You're clear.
Yeah.
So then, did you call Erin and what's her husband's name? The hometown people. Did you call the hometown people? Maybe they might be interested.
No, I have not touched base with anybody.
What's his name? I know it's Aaron and what's his name? Big burly redhead guy.
I don't remember what his name is.
You're talking about the hometown service?
Yeah.
No, I have not. I don't know if I'm going to do this because I don't have a life. You want this picture? You can't see it. That's the original 1800s logs.
Cool.
What?
In the wall.
Yeah.
Good.
So this was a log cabin in the beginning. And those are huge logs.
Yeah.
So how big was the original cabin?
We don't know. We don't know. And won't know until we start tearing the walls out.
Yeah.
Looks like the ones that we had in the, out.
Right. Yeah. That was, that place still stands.
I imagine it is. Even the little house that Martha was in.
You know, I just think it's such a shame that it's gonna fall. But, you know, it is what it is. Salvage what you can and go on.
Right.
You know, and I wouldn't mind if I don't foresee this happening. I probably wouldn't mind clearing it out and, building right here. But that's because,
Nice location.
yeah, the location is in the corner of the world here, separate from where we're at where all pathway and all that stuff down here in the corner of the sky, just off by itself.
Yep.
Now, if somebody came along and wanted to buy just that part with the house on it to redo it, would the family let them do it?
This would be my decision, not Cindy's. And because this is part of the inheritance.
So, okay,
So if somebody wanted to buy this piece of property and take the house to rebuild it,
yeah.
I don't know. It'd be for Cindy, it'd be a lot of hard choices because this is the original family land.
Right.
Well, I understand it'd be tough. I mean, you on one hand, it gets restored and it's still there. On the other hand, then it wouldn't be yours, but that's why I was asking.
You guys want to retain it, right?
Excuse me?
You want to hold on to it, right?
The land, yeah. We would like to. We'd love to hold on to the house and actually talk about could we save it if we just took off the top level and tried to save it. It's just like a lot of foundation
Yeah.
logs. I don't know. It's just more than we can fathom right now. Right now, our goal is to gut it with all the stuff. And once that's done and put away, then we don't have to really worry about it. We go over and I start working on the rental house now.
Mm-hmm.
Because the thing is, we're using the estate money to do this stuff.
Good.
Because you got to remember, Biden, in his infinite wisdom, brought back the inheritance tax. So anything that's inherited is taxed half.
Right. Right.
So whatever we get, it's going to be significantly less, and may have to sell everything just to maintain the tax. But we don't know any of that yet until it happens.
Yeah. How's Alex liking her new car?
She loves her new car.
What'd she get?
We got her a Pilot.
Oh, nice.
I'm trying to remember what year it was.
You said 2012, didn't you?
Yeah, that's right, 2012.
Nice.
Huh?
So it's huge. It's nice. She loves all the bells and whistles.
Well, at least you got something you can borrow that's bigger for a trip. You know?
Hey, it's got a hitch receiver in it too.
There you go.
Yeah.
Pull the Jeep behind it.
Right.
There you go. That's right. I sure did.
When you go to the beach, what a better situation? You ride in the Pilot and then have the Jeep there at the beach.
There you go.
I like that.
So, your family, what y'all doing?
Mine?
Yep.
Yeah, we're doing fine. Brooke got laid off from her job Wednesday, I think. Wednesday or Thursday. Well, you know, it's one of those things. It really wasn't working out anyway. There were, you know, telltale signs. So but anyway, I'm pretty sure she's going to end up at Alta. They've been courting her for a few weeks now. She has another interview on Tuesday, I think.
They're pretty good. They're a good time.
Yeah, Alta. They're that big box cosmetic store. You'll see them You'll see them in shopping centers with Kohl's and Marshalls and places like that.
I think it's been 3 years or so since I've been to a shopping center.
Well, you probably haven't bought any cosmetics for your head lately, you know?
Yeah, probably.
I bet it's gonna have the color I want.
During the
Well, you know, from what Thea and Brooke have told me, that is a big part of men is a significant part of Ulta sales anymore.
right.
Not a majority, not by any stretch of the imagination, but there's quite a few men shop in Ulta.
Boys.
Heterosexual male.
A metrosexual, there you go.
So not only did she get laid off from her job, I understand the terrible boss she had before that got rid of her too.
Well, you know, that was her decision. I said, look, I don't think you like this. I want a decision whether you're going to make this work or not. And so she,
Well, it's good that she's got possible coming up. And does she still live with that girl?
no, well, no, they haven't been. They haven't. Brooke went out on her own, got her own apartment about 1.5 years ago.
Oh, okay.
So it's just her and the cat and the dog.
How's Dax?
Pardon?
How's Dax doing?
Hey, Dax.
Oh, you have Dax.
Dax is at the spa for the weekend. Hey, Dax. Guess maybe Thea must have taken him for a walk.
So the grandparents have adopted Dax.
We have not adopted Dax. We love Dax, but we're not adopting a dog.
I feel sorry for the cat. I think the cat feels left out.
Well, every time we take the dog, the cat has like, oh my God, I've got the whole apartment, you know?
This dog has gone back to the grandparents.
Yeah, but she's doing well. I mean, I talked to her yesterday. She sounded really good. She sounded really good about their Ulta opportunity. So thankfully thankfully they've been courting her for a while. So timing's probably just about right.
Okay. So Betsy, what did you do for Lori on her birthday?
I spent the day with her to start with, but I had the house, the whole dining room decorated with birthday thing. Happy birthday, had cake, had all kinds of presents, all kinds of, fun presents for her. Dinner, fixed breakfast. So I just stayed home with her and took care of her.
I'm sorry, did you say you fixed breakfast?
I did. I fixed her breakfast before we went to water aerobics, and then I fixed lunch, and then I fixed her dinner.
I was going to say, fixed her breakfast. I think she
Right. We went out for lunch because you get free fried chicken at the bowling alley on her birthday. So we took her to the bowling alley so we could let her have free fried chicken.
That worked out for you.
Yeah, instead of pins at the bowling alley, they use live chickens, and that's how they get to the fried chicken.
We can see that.
As many as you kill, you can eat.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, that's what we did on her birthday. Spent the whole day just catering to her.
Cool.
Like doing what she wanted to do.
That's good.
It was fun. I think she said she enjoyed it. She really appreciated it.
Well, tell her we're glad she had a good birthday.
Yes.
Glad to hear it. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah, we gotta go.
Me too.
Okay, guys.
Hey, but I want to stay.
Feel free to stay.
Hang on, I just don't want you to be alone. Hey, Dad!
You guys have a great weekend. Love you.
Okay, love you guys.
Bye.
Bye.